Personal subject pronouns. For people who learn English as a second or foreign language, pronouns can seem like a difficult topic, because in other languages they can be used differently than in English. So what are English pronouns? Pronouns are an independent part of speech and used instead of a noun, adjective, adverb, numerals, and refer to objects, signs, persons, quantity, and their relation to other subjects, but does not call them directly. Let's look at the examples. My brother Jacob is a student. My brother Jacob always helps me with my homework. Now let's see what happens in this example when we replace my brother Jacob with the pronoun he. My brother Jacob is a student. He always helps me with my homework. The statement sounds much better. Pronouns differ in kinds, each of which carries its own function. In this course, we will get acquainted with all of them and start with personal pronouns, which are used very often. Today's topic is personal subject pronouns. What is a subject pronoun? Personal subject pronoun is the pronoun which takes the place of the noun, the subject, in the sentence and answers the question who or what. Here, everything is clear. This type of pronoun carries out the action. I did this. He goes there, and so on. Subject personal pronouns can be singular or plural. They can be masculine, feminine, or neutral gender. Subject pronouns are basic personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Let's look at them closer. The pronoun I denotes the speaker or the writer and always written with a capital letter. For example, I will be visiting my parents tomorrow. Note, the pronoun I is always written with a capital letter, even if it is in the middle of a sentence. Usually, I go to university on foot. If I is used together with other pronouns or names, then it is put after them. My brother and I are students. The pronoun you refers to the interlocutor, to the listener or listeners. It can be one person or several, which is usually seen from the context. For example, Anna, where are you? This is the singular. Girls, where are you? This is the plural. Denoting the polite address you, the pronoun you is not written with a capital letter in the middle of the sentence. Can I sit next to you? The pronoun he replaces the noun denoting the person of the masculine gender. For example, this is Alex. He is my best friend. If it is not known whether a man or a woman is mentioned, then the gender-neutral form is used. He/she, he or she, s/he. Some inanimate objects in poetry are traditionally associated with the masculine gender. For example, brother-son. For animals, the pronoun it is usually used, unless it is necessary to specifically emphasize the sex of the animal. The pronoun she replaces the noun denoting the person of the feminine gender, the third person singular. For example, she is a very nice girl. If it is not known whether a man or a woman is mentioned, then the gender-neutral form is used. Some inanimate objects in poetry are traditionally associated with the feminine gender. For example, sister moon. Some countries may be associated with the feminine gender. For example, I've been to England. She impressed me. For animals, the pronoun it is usually used, unless it is necessary to specify or emphasize the sex of the animal. The pronoun it replaces the noun denoting an inanimate object, animal or plant. Also in English, it replaces the noun child. For example, is the window closed? No, it is open. Where is your dog? It is in the garden. The pronoun it is also used in the absence of a subject to make a remark. It is nice to have a day off. It is difficult to find a job. The pronoun we denotes a group of persons that always includes a speaker. For example, we all should think about ecology. It may be such a group of people. Speaker plus listener. We could have a rest. What do you think? Speaker plus group of people. Jack asked us if we were going to travel. People in general, including the speaker. We all should think about ecology. The pronoun they denotes a group of people, objects and animals and replaces nouns in the plural, both animate and inanimate. For example, who are those boys? They are my schoolmates. Look at these apples. They are fantastic. We also use the pronoun they to refer to institutions or authorities in general. They are opening the new stadium tomorrow. Let's check if you understand this topic. Use the correct personal subject pronoun instead of picture. He likes riding a bike. Have you got a car? We are going to watch a movie tonight. Look at this cake. It is delicious. Boys, where are you? Perfect. In the next video, we'll learn personal object pronouns, so don't forget to subscribe and join our English pronouns reference course. The book Pronouns in English is very useful for English learners because pronouns are the words of everyday use, the words most often used in any language. I recommend you to keep on practicing the personal pronouns by commenting on actions of everyday life and changing the name to pronouns. Here are some examples. Talking about your friend. He will come tomorrow. Talking with your parents. What are you doing? Talking with your classmates. We have English lessons twice a week. Now you can use your personal pronouns competently in your speech and writing. And finally, I like English proverbs. Today's is, there's no time like the present. And most importantly, remember, practice makes perfect. See you next time. Bye.